How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another show. It's me, and that's my man's over there, OG Zoe. Today, I guess I'm gonna start off by smiling. I was told that I don't smile enough. See, look, I'm smiling. But yeah, no, I guess we gonna start. First of all, man, how you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm cool. You know what I mean. That was another thing. You know, people seem to think that we'll that like we don't talk beforehand and shit. Somebody like, why you asking what's going on with him? I'm like, we was talking beforehand. But that's another thing for another day. But anyhow, let's get started. Today, me and Zoe are here because we want to have a conversation about something that Zoe ran across and he kind of shot a link to me. And so once I got to reading the story, I thought that it was a very interesting story. I wasn't aware of it, so yeah, it was just crazy when it came across me. But I'm gonna go ahead and read the article to everybody, so just so you get a sense of what we're talking about here. And the headline for the article is Hampton's bartender who is suing Don Lemon for sexual assault brands CNN a predator protecting machine rife with perverts and reveals he was offered $500,000 to settle. All right. The article continues to say a man who is suing Don Lemon over sexual assault allegations has branded CNN as a predator protecting machine. Dustin Heiss, 41 years old, says the news network is rife with predators and perverts. Heiss, who's suing Lemon, age 55, who claims he was assaulted by the CNN anchor. Heiss claims that he was out with the co-workers at Murph's Backstreet Tavern. I don't want to continue naming the place. This happened in July 2018 when Lemon approached him. Lemon is alleged to have put his hands down the front of his own shorts and vigorously rubbed his genitalia, according to a lawsuit. Lemon allegedly removed his hand and shoved the index and the middle fingers under Heiss's nose, asking if he liked pussy or dick. That's crazy. Lemon categorically denies the claims, which may go viral next year. Ooh, that's quite a lot. Actually,
That's too much for me, man.
yeah, no, but before I go on with any thoughts I got about this, man, what was your thoughts, or what's your thoughts on this whole deal?
I mean, that shit is crazy. This shit happened in 2018, and it's not even like a big thing.
Right.
I mean, when I was looking into it, they're trying to like guilt him because I mean, what people need to understand is the shit happened in the Hamptons. So Hamptons is flooded with Hollywood elites, you know.
Yeah,
So
a lot of
if you don't want something to come out, you know, or you're privy to seeing what these people do on their off time when they're off camera, you're not supposed to say nothing afterwards.
right,
And the fact that he went this agreed, like that's bold, man. In the middle of the public, just stick your hands down your pants and ask that question. Like I think he knew he wasn't going to get a reaction, or he knew that he wouldn't get in trouble.
right.
I don't know, man. CNN has been the past 2 weeks. There's been some crazy allegations of I mean, even some pedos getting arrested that work there. There's been two other occasions where a producer or two other producers got arrested and one's being investigated. So this might be true to where CNN is hiding pedophiles or hiding perverts. That's just, it's crazy in general to think that something like this, and it happens all the time where stuff like this gets pushed under the rug, people don't hear about it, and then nobody's the wiser.
Yeah. And to my understanding, like because I know somewhere in the story I saw like the one of the Cuomo's names pop up in that whole scenario.
Yep.
You don't have any idea like what I don't know if it was Andrew
Yeah, it was Andrew
allegedly.
Cuomo.
Yeah, but what's going on
Or
with that?
Chris. It was Chris
Oh,
Cuomo.
okay.
It was it was some dude. He was hosting sleepovers with pool parties, and three young children while being investigated.
Right.
Even that, like still doing that while you're being investigated. That to me makes me feel like they feel like they're untouchable.
Mhm.
And I think that is the real problem is there's people can't get past what they see on TV. They can't tell the real from the fake, and shit like this happens. I mean, this stuff literally should be nipped right away. I mean, look at the Ghislaine Maxwell case. That's not even being televised like that, and that is a big sex trafficking case that needs to be. Everybody should know. There's a lot of big names that will be popped out if that shit comes out, and I don't think it's going to be let out because it's such of the big names.
Mhm. No, I agree. It's not too shocking to me to hear like these affluent people having all this diabolical shit going on, and wanting to keep it under wraps, and going to any lengths to do that. You know what I mean? So like it's crazy. The Don Lemon allegedly doing this stuff is kind of shocking to me, on just because Don Lemon don't present itself like a petty allegedly, but man, there's a lot of people who are in these companies, whether it be that one or a lot of these bigger companies with a lot of people who are doing some crazy stuff. And like you said, if we were privy to, seeing that every day, man, you know what I mean? None of all these people would be canceled.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and I mean that's the crazy thing is like it is out there and people just don't know about it, or they don't want to deal with it, so they ignore it. But stuff like this needs to be attacked.
yeah, I guess so, man.
I'm not saying, I guess he's doing his job if he doesn't come off as a pedophile or what. But this doesn't even mean that he's a pedophile or whatever it could be. It's just creepy.
Yeah.
And you're bold. So, I mean, when you're that high on the totem pole, you may feel like you're untouchable. And it brings out a lot of things about your character that you wouldn't see on camera. I mean, he had a few drinks in him like that. This is just crazy that this could happen in public and still have, I mean, and that's the reason why they're looking at it, because I guess one of his witnesses is really tight knit in with Don Lemon.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, if you see something, you're not supposed to say anything in the Hamptons. It's like an unwritten rule.
It's like Vegas.
Yeah, it's like what happens in the Hamptons stays in the Hamptons. Don't tell anybody. Like,
right,
yeah, that's I don't know, man. It's really weird the fact that this is coming out now, and then what, 2 years later, a year and a half later, there's two producers that are pretty much worse than that, and
yeah,
they work for the same company. I don't know, man. It's
a crazy story, and I just think how CNN is going to be affected by this, if any of these allegations actually stand to be true. How do they move forward? How how do you recruit people to come work for this place when it's just as they say in the title of the article, it's just rife with predators.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know if you want to step in that building.
Yeah. No, like, you asking somebody to step in the swamp with the alligators, so
unknowingly too, like, oh yeah, the water's fine.
Right. So
and then when you get in, it's too late. That's the problem with it.
Yeah,
it's a scary world, a scary time to think that this could be happening when everything else that's happening now.
Yeah,
but everything's coming to light, man.
Scary stuff. But we know that the Hamptons, like you said, is just one of those places where I'm sure the Donald and some of his friends, the Epstein crowds of the world have had they fun in the Hamptons a lot. So it's just one of those places, I guess, where, you know, maybe it's the devil's playground on the low. Who knows?
Or low key, hey, maybe they had something to do with the island and their scapegoats. But either way, they were involved somehow. I mean, nothing surprises me, but it surprises me how nonchalantly everybody takes it, how it's just thrown under the rug. It's like, oh yeah, no, that's not true.
No, I
People
mean, when
don't.
you think about the fact that this is a media conglomerate that when the story comes out, other media conglomerates are gonna have to report this story, and so these are people who more than likely run in the same circles.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So you gonna run stories and go tricking on your friends and people who you know and have close ties with in the business. So yeah, it's gonna be very, very interesting to see
Oh
how
yeah.
all this unfolds, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I bet there's a lot of blackmailing going on between people that work in there. That's great. I mean, even what was it? It was like last year. One of Jeffrey Toobin,
Yeah, yeah.
he was fired from the New Yorker for masturbating on a Skype call between all of his coworkers. And then CNN let him back on. So to me, right there, when I've read this and I see that they let him back on after why he got fired from the New Yorker,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah, no,
not a pool I'm going to swim in. It's not a pool I'm swimming in. Hell no.
No, I mean, you sit there in the meeting, and probably one of the people in the meeting is probably some young lady who was looking real nice at the time. So hey, I see you right here. I might as well take advantage of the moment, get off, you know. So hey, but
It's fucking crazy.
these people are wild, man. These people are wild. They just when you have that kind of money and influence, your mind is gonna go to I can do anything I want to.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, no, that is true. I mean,
it's
that is
just kind
true.
of it's just kind of natural. I think I remember who is that? Yeah, he's the comedian, the white guy. I love this guy too, but he said something about in one of his comedy bits about how when he puts on a suit, you know what I mean? It just makes him feel like he wants to conquer some shit. You know what I mean? You know, so
Hey,
that's
it's power.
yeah. So that's how these people feel, man, when they have that influence. So I don't want to go on into beating up this story. But again, like me and Zoe said, these are some crazy times, and I just hope that nobody else is running into a situation that's rife with predators. You know,
Yeah, and whatever you hear on TV, do another due diligence and do yourself due diligence and check it out, man. Do your own research.
research,
Don't believe everything you hear. Read both sides, then come to your own conclusion. Because I mean, media lies and media pushes a narrative, and media is power, especially in this day and age. I mean, and it only matters what media you read. That's why I say read both sides
right?
and then come to your own conclusion, man. Have a brain, think for yourself. Don't let other people tell you.
Yes, indeed. You know, those people, they'll lie to you, but you come over here to You Made Roscoe, we gonna tell you the truth. We gonna tell you the truth, you know, but
Yep.
like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. Go over to the Facebook page, You Made Roscoe. Get over there. We post the videos over there as well. Besides that, adios.